Alright, what's going on, Beowulf Nation? I'm Beowulf, back at it with another video. Finally, GP1800R video. If you've seen the last two, I got the new, well, I already had the Riva Racing Sponsons, but I got them Hydro Dip, Snake Skin, and then I got the whole new custom Jettrim seat. They'll be in a future video. Hopefully, it's supposed to rain for the 4 or 5 days, so it's definitely, I'm gonna knock out the handlebars, the seats, hopefully these pieces that go, and I'm pretty positive those things I showed with Jettrim, I think they would go, like, it would make sense that they would go right there, which I'm guessing, but maybe, I don't know. They didn't have a photo, and I'll have to guess with seeing it. So we got that going on. We'll see what other stuff is being, and we got the handlebars, and then I'm installing front and rear black bumpers, and then I'm putting the 2020 GP1800R graphics on. So there's a lot of stuff coming out in the works with videos. I'll tell you, yesterday I was in a stand-up, and it is very awkward being in this now. It feels different when you ride one, and the next day riding this, you feel high up. Before, I'm like down really low. It's very weird jumping between the two. They don't ride the same, and I cannot wait to get the seat on and doing all these mods. That definitely this thing is going to be wicked to ride. And in a future video, I'm probably going to get some, trying to debate on what exhaust I'm going to be doing with that, and just figuring out. There's a lot of stuff still to come with the GP for sure. So we're almost out of the no wake zone. It's nice today. It's like in the 80s. And then also too, I'm wearing a different Jet Tribe life vest. This is the one style one. You've seen the other ones that are race style ones. This one I'm wearing right now is the Coast Guard approved. And the reason why I got this one is just to have a couple different vests, but also when I went to the Cayman Islands, when I brought my different Jet Tribe life vest that doesn't have the thing saying Coast Guard approved, they weren't letting me wear it. And it was narrowed down. Originally, I bought this right before during my trip to the Cayman Islands, and so now I have another life vest. So I don't care. I like to change them up, the same as, you know, I got their board shorts, the whole get-up. But it is weird, like really seriously. It's there's no comparison between riding the two. Everything feels different. So I'm out in the wake zone and not chitty chatter. Let's get some riding in. Let's do it. Definitely warm out. The water is not as warm, I have to say. Pick that up. Oh man. Need to get that net. Oh, what is this thing? Oh man. Definitely. Who would put this in the water? Make sure it's tight all the way. Not sticky. That's really sad. Alright. Stick that right there. That stuff seemed pretty fresh. Out here. Otherwise, it could be called the best way to saddle up your boats and get the coronavirus. I don't know. It's not the time to be hanging out there. I have to say, it's nice to have mirrors. I can actually see what's behind me without turning my head. So kind of what the concerning thing is with the riding season, with this whole coronavirus, I mean, I think it's going to put a big, it's unbelievable. The areas are being shut down and stuff. There's some insight I'm getting in the medical field of what's going on, and if the majority of the people knew, you guys would be, I don't want to say that we're panicked, but a little bit more aware of what's going on. It's hard to believe the news when you hear different things of what people are saying. So it's just nice to be out here, and I'm happy. I'm in an area where you're able to go. I know my parents live in Illinois, and then starting tomorrow, so when this video is up, it's already probably been a week with it already, but they're having at-home quarantine. You can leave to go, like, you know, to get antibiotics and the bank and the post office and the grocery store, but otherwise all businesses are shut down. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's not happening here. They're closing stuff early here. I had to stop and get Sundance. I use with my tattoos, I use like a stick kind of suntan lotion, and I had to go pick it up at Walmart, and after I picked up, and the woman's like, I'm all set with everything I need, but the woman's like, you need anything else? Because they were closing at 8, which I was like totally shocked, but the grocery stores around here close at 6. It's not even dark yet and everything's closed. So I know everywhere everybody's different, but definitely it's getting real, and there's cases all around here, and just be safe. And on my second YouTube channel, Beowulf Nation, doing like, that's where all the car videos and review videos, non-jet ski related, and talking kind of about disaster stuff. I did earlier on when they had Hurricane Florence, I did a bunch of videos, and that second YouTube channel is Beowulf Nation, and give it a subscribe. I appreciate it. So just check it out, and it's always good to be kind of up to date, and I got like the facts about stuff when I talk about it. It's actually funny, I did a video on there talking about if it's safe to go to the gym anymore, and I filmed that a week ago. And the interesting thing, the gym I belong to then shut down, closed today, so it'll be whatever amount of days when this video's up. But it's kind of interesting. I stopped going like a week before they officially closed the gym. I knew that it was just not safe going there anymore with this outbreak, so they closed it because they did not think their business was safe anymore to be open. So it's kind of like, you know, you miss out on that. You might, you know, I was a week ahead of what I was concerned about by the chain franchise gym I belong to. So, you know, it's definitely worth subscribing and seeing stuff. And definitely, it's not all going to be about this, but the reality is it's going to be for a while, and I really don't want to be making videos on I Am Beowulf all about this. That's why I Am Beowulf is just solely focused on jet ski content. Nothing else from here on out. I don't want to be doing like, hey, I'm at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. And the sad thing is, I don't even know if I'll be able to go this year, if it's gonna even be safe. So we'll just wait and see. But it's nice to be out here riding. And check this out. I got some ducks on the water. They're looking for something. Every time I come by and scope this out, I've not seen it. So there's people who live out in the woods here, and if you might see in recent videos when I've gone down here, I've scoped it out, and now the tent's set up there. And I've been usually in the summertime when the foliage, like where it gets, you can't see the people. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. That is active where people live in the woods. There's actually people moving there as we speak, looking back at what I'm filming. I'm not nosy. I don't know if people are aware of that. There's people living in the woods. Or what do you call it? That's their what do you call it? preppers call it. What is it? They're bug out. He's bugging out. Or that's where he just lives. And it looks like another one's right there. I don't know how they access this because I think the majority of all these neighborhoods are not open to the public. But I mean, if I was homeless, this is probably where I'd want to live. Except for when the mosquitoes and the bugs are bad. But I mean, you might have an alligator get you at night, or poison a snake, water moccasin, copperhead, whatnot. But if you want to get food and fish, I mean, I guess there's fish out here. People tell me there's not a lot of fish in the water here. I don't know, but I mean, each their own. What situation? You feel bad for somebody like that, but at least he has somewhere to stay. And it's interesting is I don't think a lot of people notice that. I just kind of, when I'm on the water, I'm really good at eyes of picking out stuff, and definitely somebody's out there. And it's sad people are in that situation, but just I guess what it is. I mean, at least has shelter. That's a good thing. Maybe he just decides on his own that's how he wants to live. You never know. I mean, it's not in my business. I just figured to share it. There's somebody in the woods here.
So like
zigzagging and kind of more the aggressive way I like to ride. It's just a little harder to do with a lot of people out. And also too, I'm getting like swung around with this seat. The seat is like, there's no grip, and I'm just being thrown around. I cannot wait. That's probably like on my list. Well, I'm doing all the stuff, installing it the next time. So the next time seeing a riding video, I think I'll have everything that I want to add on it. But there's going to be a bunch of install videos. I'm planning to knock out a bunch of stuff with it. And there's some stuff coming for the, if you haven't seen, well, I haven't even shown that video, so I can't release it. There's some big coming for the SXR 1500 stand-up. If you haven't seen the video with that too, I finally stood up riding that. That's going to be video you'll see a couple videos, or you've seen it before this one. And I was real excited that finally stood up. And didn't go fast, but it's like everything, like riding this and a stand-up are no comparison. And then also too, I feel more comfortable riding when a ski is more set up like race style, like grippy seat, aggressive sponsons. So I feel more comfortable into pushing it than when you don't have all that. I just don't feel stuff handles or feels the way it is. The same, the times when I've owned sports cars, I've always had everything set up in track mode, like when I had my Corvette Z06 back in the day. I had tons of negative camber. It was like basically set up like a road racing race car for the street. I just liked how that thing handled like that. It just, even the Jeep SRT, I all the time drive in track mode with it. Even when I pull the stand-up, not when I'm pulling the dual trailer, I don't, because it's a lot more weight than normal and you actually feel the weight pulling it. So I leave it in tow mode, which is just probably the smartest thing to do with that. I think it does splits the power 50-50 for the all-wheel drive with it. Then when you have a track mode, it's more rear-wheel drive and only I think 20% the front wheels moving. I just like how that feels in that mode. So maybe that's what I need to get. I know definitely I need the grippy seat, and that's why I was kind of delaying installing the handlebars, because I'm like, oh, why am I doing all this? And I've been like waiting for the seat and all that stuff. Now I got everything and start knocking everything out. But it's nice to come out, bring you guys along with the ride. I feel bad for everybody who's in this area where you are in quarantine, you cannot leave. And the scary reality is I don't know how much longer I have till that happens. There was a rumor that they were closing the public boat ramps, and then yesterday I didn't film, but when I was stand up, 4 fire trucks came in with like a vehicle, some type of fire vehicle with their own boat with all these lights. It was the actual fire department boat. It wasn't the police, it wasn't the Coast Guard. And I asked them if something was going on, because I'm just shocked at bringing that many fire trucks. And they weren't using them, but I guess out here they just ride around fire trucks just for the heck of it. My neighbor's a firefighter, and he like brought the fire truck home to his house, and I'm just, man, it's just South Carolina. When I lived in Illinois, you get a lot of trouble if you bring the fire truck home to your house by yourself. But here it's probably different. A lot more laid back maybe. And I asked him, is anything's going on out there in the water? He said no. And I said, are the public boat ramps closing? He says he's not aware of it. So maybe they are or not, but basically they do put us in the state in a public lockdown. I really don't think I can be doing riding. I mean, I'll try. I just don't want to come back and they tow my vehicle or I get in trouble. Technically, I'm not interfering or trying to interact with people, so maybe I should be all right. They are kind of laid back, so I mean, I don't know. So I'm trying to do as much riding, and we're probably it's going to rain a couple days and then be nice again. So I'm hoping, just cross my fingers, I can get as much riding as I can before this all happens. And the sad thing is, once it goes in effect, it's not just a couple weeks, it can go a couple months with it, no matter how bad the situation gets. And from what my intel is being told to me, it's not good. So let's get some more riding in and be having just a good time, be positive, and I'm just trying to cheer up your guys' day, but want you guys to be aware of some other stuff going on if you weren't aware. But there's some people here So I kind of now, maybe this season of riding, when I see a bunch of boats sitting still, I'm gonna just go slow before I go fast past people, and I don't want to be doing that kind of stunts anymore. I don't know why this thing's leaning so much. It's like really leaning to the left. And I just haven't been in this. I haven't ridden this thing for a couple of weeks now. But it's nice to be back in the Yamaha. I feel like the Yamaha has always been faster stock to stock. Just how it feels. I like how they both feel. They all, when you're riding the stand-up, you're riding the RXP-X, and you're riding the GP1800R, all three are different experiences. And that's what I like about with the lineup I have, is that nothing feels the same. And it's kind of a different experience in how everything feels. It makes it enjoying of changing up and trying a different machine all the time. Whoa, man, I'm doing what? Guys, well, thanks for watching the channel. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, part of the Beowulf Nation, hit the bell notification to get notified as soon as the upload is uploaded. Make sure to check out my merch at iambeowulf.com. Also do have an Amazon store that has a bunch of different products on there that could help you out with whatever you're looking at. Check it out at amazon.com/shop/iambeowulf. It's the end of the video. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. And next time you guys see the video, the GP is going to look a lot different. It's slowly but surely changing. And yeah, I can't wait to put the seat on, the handlebars, change a little bit up with the graphics, and then figure out the Jettrim, these side panels. I'm pretty positive they go on right here. It'd be hard to believe that they go right up here, but then you get the sand and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna be busy. It's the end of the video. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.